So I'm back. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to anyone here. I'm gonna start with Norway because it's very tricky as well. Because also Norway is not easy at all. Let's get started. I'm very disappointed by the Teutonic Order, but this is exactly what Europa Universalis 4 teaches. You're never prepared enough. You have always to fail and learn and get better. So let's start from the most important thing here. Denmark is our overlord. He has Sweden and Norway as minor parties, and we are just vassals. And we have to get used because there is nothing else we can do. Okay, our trade node is Lübeck, so we go to Lübeck. Our merchants are we have no merchants. I was clicking the colonists, of course. Stupid. Okay. That makes things simple. Allies? No one. Us to support independence. England and Lithuania. Okay, one thing. I would love to do that, except for the fact that England is fucking far away and soon will be crushed by France, and Lithuania in 2 days will be a personal union under Poland. Forever alone. But what we could do, we are also poor as hell. What we could do is a net. A net meaning that we start improving relations with the enemies of Denmark. That are England, Lithuania, Poland, and Novgorod. I would put also Austria within that, yeah, definitely. Let me see if I can finally read the messages with this app. Just Norway thinks. Okay, Janina, we have a Queen Consort. We have no money, so no advisors so far. No prestige either. I feel better now that I don't have the Poles really ready to kill me. And I'm really curious to see how the AI will cope with this event in 5 years, if this triggers, because I have no idea if it happens. And those boats, we have 3 Karaks. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Okay, we have Denmark. Very good. Denmark is struggling against the rebels. That's pretty good. The only issue is that as soon as they will declare independence, I will have to fight not only Denmark but also Sweden. No, do not forget. Sigurd Jonsson. That could be a good idea. How much does it cost? I don't have enough money. Because diplomatic reputation and some points in diplomatic, it's not bad. Norway's vassal is not a personal union. And I'm not going to release Iceland and play with Iceland because, with all due respect, it could be a little bit boring. Just a little bit. Let's play 5 here. Oh, Christian is tragically died. I loved him so much, Christian. Carl! No, that was another game. Clergy or burghers? Let's ask our burghers to be our friends. So sad. So sad. I would like to ask if there is anyone that is watching this streaming, except from my Italian followers from the YouTube channel and the channel. I'm really curious. Please write it in the chat. I'm really curious. I don't care. Because I see that there are people that are actually subscribing. By the way, welcome to Hidroshino92, Final Coach 56, e Lupo Magnaro. And careful guys, Muscovy declared war on Novgorod. If they will one day border Sweden, they might be... No, Merc 213, you are not English. You're Italian. Yeah, okay, everybody's trolling as always. I try to say something serious. I have 10 people that are saying bullshit in the chat. Never mind, thank you for your support. Okay, I would really like to have our Queen Consort as our leader. What? Holstein is, what? A new vassal of Denmark? Seriously? Ah, no, this is a vassal, but what I really don't get... I believe that this previously was Denmark. The Schleswig-Holstein is German region. But... is it now... Okay, I'm getting confused. I think that this part was Danish. Maybe I'm just confused, but let's see. I'm improving our relations with Sweden as well, of course. We don't have interactions with Sweden. I want to see... That's interesting. Okay, Austria, we have improved our relations as much as we could, but I'm pretty sure that they would not support our independence. And Poland, the same. Because Poland cannot reach Denmark, that's the point. Why for Austria, it's just because. Brandenburg. That's going to be annoying. Florence would support. Not even England now. No one is literally doing it. We have to wait until Denmark will be in a war or in some troubles. In the meantime, as we said, we play tall, we play calm, we try to do our best. Welcome to DS Danny, M4R CKM for... Oh, okay, you. Welcome to Andy's channel on Twitch. We have also the flu. That's bad, quite bad. Okay, let's have a look at our cities. Because I believe that if we check Oslo, Akershus, development 8. 5, 8, it's quite bad. 7. We have really poor cities. Really poor cities. Denmark declared war over Livonian. That's interesting. Because the Livonian order is allied only with Riga and the Teutonic order. That's soon might implode. I'm not sure yet, but due to the fact that we are vassals, we are also involved in this war. So I cannot attack now Denmark, of course. But what I could hope, what I could do, first of all, doing nothing, because I'm not going to support my lord. I'm a very, very bad vassal. And the secondary, I should really hope for a defeat. If Denmark loses, okay, we have the Renaissance. If Denmark loses, that's going to be really interesting. So let's find a city where we should develop the Norwegian Renaissance. And they are all really bad. So probably the capital. Okay, Borgarsisla is probably the best. Oh, stop. Let me check the Duke of Burgundy. Ooh, the Duke of Burgundy is Austrian. So cool. Austria now is so OP, literally. Really, really overpowered. Okay, let's do one thing here. Let's start saying local development cost minus 10%. So here we go, and we have the first discount. And then I would like also to get the... I cannot. Shit. Let's start the development here. I will not do technology. I don't care at the moment. I don't need it. I will try to bring a Cursus. Good. I will try to bring a Cursus up and up in the development. So now, as you can see, Akersus has more than 25 development points. It's a very cool city, and the Renaissance starts triggering. Of course, we are losing a lot of technology like this, but in the future we will have the Renaissance, so I'm also saving money for that. That's not bad. And then having a city that, as development, has probably more development than our overlord capital, Jylland, Copenhagen. I think it's good. Let's check how the war is going. Oh, I really love this game. Less stressful, more relaxed. As you can see, the Teutonic Order is getting really fucked by Poland in this event. Apparently, this is an event that always happened and I wasn't aware. Well, I learned it in the hard way, right? In the meantime, I welcome all the people that joined this stream. We're playing since 1 hour, but the first game went very, very bad. I tried to use the Teutonic Order without knowing nothing about the event of Danzig, and I learned it really in the hard way. I got completely fucked by Poland after like half an hour game. So I said, okay, let's take Norway, but let's play smart. And I see that, okay, we are winning the war. Denmark is winning. What the fuck is this? Beluzero. Beluzero is a Muscovian vassal. And wow, I know already who's my best friend. You are my best friend. Who's my best friend? Buddy. Muscovy. As soon they will border Sweden, and soon they will be really angry at Denmark, and then we will ask for support. Then we will do that, I promise you. Let's save some money. And I'm going to bring this city to 30 development. It's going to take a little effort, I know, but I'm going to do it, because then we will have quickly the Renaissance, and Oslo will be really the pearl of the north. One city with 28 development, a great development, and it's completely useless due to the fact that we produce fucking fish, but you know, it's just cool. And now we are in a war against Novgorod. Denmark, what are you doing? We should play peacefully. But apparently, the Danish people are very, very greedy. The flu is really bad. But if it spreads, it's a really big problem. It's a really big problem. Next campaign will be with Bellusero, called also Belofigo. Belofigo is an Italian artist. I'm now interested. I'm interested on the Bellusero national ideas. Oh, Jesus. Trade efficiency, infantry compatibility. Now, one day I'm gonna check. So, yeah, of course I have to keep my army up now. Jeez. This is annoying. Guys, I'm speaking English because I want to try to reach an international audience. I'm telling for the newcomers, I'm saying so. Good, 30. And now the Renaissance should be there in just about 6 years. I believe I could also change the edict because now I really need the advancement effort. That will speed the things up. We're playing tall, we're playing with Norway. Our ass is covered by Denmark so far. Okay, we saved some years. And here finally, no, finally nothing. I'm gonna stay with the clergy. I'm a good kid. I love Jesus. Boom. We need monarch points. We need them so much. Because we are very, very bad in the technology panel. And this time the Renaissance was born in Palermo, and now it's spreading all along the Mediterranean area. It will be difficult to get it north. For example, in Stockholm we have now 3.6%. In Copenhagen we have probably something similar. Yeah, 10%. But in Oslo, no. In Oslo it has already reached the 83% because I've developed massively Oslo. May the Madonna forgive them. Like a virgin. Okay. The next city for development will be Borgarsisla, but I'm not sure if I'm going to wait for the next institution. Bergen riots. What? Hey, come on, dude, I didn't do anything. Okay, Muscovy got stuck with Kazan. Now Kazan is controlling Bellusero. That's pretty good. That's really good, really good. No one that supports my independence yet, but you know what? I really like this approach. Very calm, very... Let's chill. Netman, I'm Italian. I'm Italian, so I've done a YouTube video where I have announced that I was going live because I didn't program anything tonight. And Biela Ozera. Okay, Biela Ozera is the right pronunciation of Bellusero. No problem, Netman. It sounds like Spanish because it's a Latin language and it has the same roots as Spanish. Actually, for an Italian, it's quite easy to understand Spanish if your ear is getting used. No problems. Actually, it's cool to have finally some international audience because, as I said already to my guys that are coming from the Italian channel, That's the whole purpose why I'm commenting in English. Usually, all my videos on YouTube are only in Italian. However, I go back to the game. It's annoying that... Okay, we keep fighting and fighting on the same side of our overlord, and that's fine. We cannot do anything else. It's kind of annoying to see that we keep winning, because I really need to see Denmark getting crushed with 20,000 rebels spawning in Copenhagen, so I can ask Muscovy to save my ass and support me when I declare independence. But so far, that's not easy. Okay, I believe that soon we will be able to reform the government. That's not bad. But what I'm more interested, I don't want to build anything. I want to have the money for the institution. Actually, I'm going to speed up the game pace, and I am going to, open the deploy macro and improve with all the countries around me, everybody, because I don't want to spend time on that. And soon we have the Renaissance. Just another year. So, in the meantime, Novgorod is complete... Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be a big issue now. Denmark... Why did you do it? Denmark made a big mistake, in my opinion, because now they're bordering Muscovy. Because do not forget that Belusero or Biela Zero, whatever, is Russia, is Muscovy. And bordering will create a lot of friction. I wouldn't be surprised if Muscovy is integrating Belusero soon and then declaring war on us, but probably then I really need to keep a friendly attitude to those guys, really, because it might be when Muscovy is not in the war, at war anymore, they change their point of view towards Denmark, and then we can use this like oh, please look, Danzig is independent now. This is what this is what I avoided in my previous game. Okay, it would have been like that, with Danzig completely taking over and controlling 80% of 70% of the original Teutonic Order map under the control of Poland. That's also interesting. I was completely unaware of this event. I find it very cool, but very, very difficult now, because playing the Teutonic Order now is really a challenge. Really a challenge, in my opinion. I don't care about this. Okay. I'm going to check your comments, guys. Drunk dear, how did you have learned English so well? I believe I don't speak a good English in a way that my English is not proper and grammatically correct. Nevertheless, I live abroad out of Italy since 5 years. I live in Germany, and my German is even worse, I would say. It's an intermediate, good intermediate German, of course, but with a strong Italian accent. And long story short, I'm working in English. So my environment is in, let's say, international English speaking. So it's not British, it's not American, it's a mix of everything, especially German and a lot of other stuff. So I'm pretty used to speaking English. I have no issues, but of course I say here and there a lot of crap, so please forgive me. we can reform our government. At the moment, we have a reform available regarding the nobility privileges. Oh, that's good. Diplo power is better. We can decide to strengthen the noble privileges, national power increasing, or curtail the noble privileges. In this case, we get less influence but more taxes. I like nobility. We are a feudal nobility. I mean, aristocracy is the way, isn't it? And boom, we are, guys, we are. Let me take the right map. We are the Venice of the North. Norway is the first country in the north of Europe that is embracing the Renaissance, thanks to Oslo and the big boost that we have done. Okay, let's lose one base tax in Stavanger, then we will increase it. Yeah, let's check Austria now, because I always have to check. Not yet. I have to seek every opportunity. Actually, at the moment, probably Castile would be the most willing to support my my campaign against Denmark, but I don't think it's gonna happen easily, at least. Well, here I think I can change the advancement effort, and probably should use protect trade, so we get a little bit more trade power in the node. But due to the fact that I have no liberty desire, could I, hypothetically of course, declare war on my lord? Yes, I could. And then I would be crushed, but I could. Let's pick the Pike Square. We are really behind, really behind in time with our technology. But that's all because we have increased dramatically the development of Oslo, and it will pay back definitely. If you could notice, now we are getting more money in taxation and trade and production because of Oslo. And honestly, now I could really hire an advisor, and I'm gonna take administrative advisor that is increasing also a little bit of production. That's going to help. I mean, just a little, but it's gonna help. Let's check what's going on in the world. What happens? The Lollard heretics are bad times for Austria, because it's difficult to keep those two fronts when you have such a big rebellion. Court painter available. Yeah, that's an easy win. Absolutely. 1 point of stability and prestige that I can directly capitalize. And use it here, so I can have more taxes, more papal influence, and so on. I'm really curious to see if Poland could reach Denmark. We would have only 40 negative points to work on. And only because Poland has too many diplomatic relations. Otherwise, if Poland if Poland had a border on the Baltic Sea, we would be able to ally them and ask them to support us in the liberation from Denmark. That's very good. Good, but we have to be patient. I forgot that I also own all the Faroe Island. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot. Yeah, I'm reading your comments, guys. You're saying very smart things. It could happen that Muscovy and Denmark are actually getting closer, because so far they're both rivaling Poland, but they're enemies. Actually, Denmark has already set the rival on Muscovy, so Poland, Muscovy, and Novgorod, and Poland hates Muscovy, so it's tricky. It's tricky. Okay, I do one thing. Now we go ahead with technology. I will put a focus on administrative, as someone suggested. And as a first idea group, I would take expansion. Exploration. I would take exploration. I want to discover the new world. I want to start colonizing Canada. And then Manhattan, and then down to Florida and Cuba. I believe it will be a very good idea, because Gulf of St. Lawrence, North Sea, and that would be the center of our trade. But of course, we need time. We need to be careful. England is really good, guys. England would be really good as an ally. France not. Castile, I think things changed. Yeah. Scotland and England are so close. There's only one issue. I have to defend this city. I have to defend this very city. And you know what? It's not going to be very easy if they have to load their troops and disembark them in Oslo. Because also the Danish fleet is not bad, and the Swedish fleet, they're very good. So, in the meantime, I'm in war. I'm sorry if I didn't stress the topic, but how much am I earning in trade? 2.10. So if I lose 10%, I am going to lose 0. Blah blah. I get diplomatic support, so I'm losing 50%. Yeah, nothing. It was a good move. I'm playing with normal. I'm not playing hard. No. I just start the normal Ironman. Okay. Netman64, you tell me that there is an event. I wasn't aware. Okay. Do you remember when is it triggered? When is it happening? I've been told that now in the chat that Denmark would try to sell those islands to Scotland, and then I could say no, fuck you, and rise against my lord. But maybe this is another new event. I'm not aware. I'm not playing since Rule Britannia, guys. So I lost a lot of news. Lol non lo so. From your accent, I would have said that you were Russian, not Italian. Privyet. Where are you from? Lol non lo so. I believe from Italy. Because you heard me pronouncing Peluzero and Moscovy. Moskva. Actually, I cannot say one single word in Russian, probably 2-3 words, beside Privyet or Do Svidanie or Na zdrowie. That means cheers. I actually can speak Polish. At least I understand Polish. I can say some basic words in Polish, and my pronunciation is horrible, but way better than my Russian, I would say. At the moment, I'm the second streamer worldwide for Europa Universalis 4. Guys, please take a screenshot and send it to me via Instagram or via Facebook or via Pigeon, or just throw it at me with a trebuchet, but let me have that screenshot, because I'm going to show to all my friends and tell them, haha, look, what's the biggest dick now? I'm very humble. And to be honest, I might be the second streamer, but I'm doing the fucking nothing since 20 years because I'm playing tour with Norway. It's more a nice ASMR video than Europa Universalis 4 Twitch. Jesus. Oh. You were so goddamn right. Guys, who told me this? I'm looking for Netman. So, wait a second. Because this is where the game ends. Again, usually here I take the worst decision and goodbye. Yeah, okay, it has to be done. We give Orkneyar and actually 2 islands, not so many. Yeah, they would get those. Jutland and Orkney, the island of Orkney. The Faroe would stay with me, and also Iceland. Okay, that's not so dramatic. We will never surrender. Okay, if we say so, we declare a war of independence. And the event Norway deposes Christopher III happens. Denmark at the moment is in a war versus the Livonian Order and Riga, and they're winning so much. And we have the shittiest army ever. Ever. Do we want to do that? What's the money? Ooh, hi to Romania. I can just say one simple sentence in Romanian, that is La multi ani. That, if I'm not wrong, means happy birthday. But what should I do here, guys? Write me in the chat, what's your opinion? Yeah, I'm not allied to Sweden, of course. Sweden would kick my ass. Sweden would never ever accept to... Sweden is in a personal union with Denmark. We are too, yeah, true. I thought we were a vassal, not a personal union. You see, I'm very well prepared for this game, huh? Do it, it means suicide. Nah, I'm sorry, guys. It has to be done. I mean, I got my ass fucked already tonight when I decided to take the Teutonic Order without knowing about this event. I don't give a crap about those islands. Probably there are 5 ships and 2 fishermen living there. I really don't care. So yeah, sell them. Have fun. The important is that we have Iceland. That's where everything happens. That's where the magic happens. And it seems that Denmark is getting big. Jeez. Fuck. I just wanted Denmark to lose, and... But Poland is bordering. And now, my friends, is where the magic happens. Okay. My army is ridiculous. Yes, it is. Poland accepted to enter in an alliance with against Denmark. Now we just have to wait for the right moment, because the Danes have a big issue. Their army is now in the Baltic area, and as I was sure, the Livonian separatism will give them a lot of trouble soon, sooner than later. So they have already rebellions in Jutland, and they're gonna have a lot of rebellions in the Baltic, and then Poland and Lithuania could strike. The only thing I fear is running out of beer. No, that was an old hooligan thing. The only thing I fear is that Poland will not make it in time to save Oslo, and the Swedes will just start a siege, take Oslo during the war. Therefore, I really need to be careful. And I would move my army to Bergen on the other side because I want to protect them. But have no money. Time to say goodbye to... Oh, wait a second. Liberty Desire, 75%. And now we are in a war against... What? Teutonic, Saxe-Lauenburg, Brunswick, Mecklenburg. Why are we meddling with the Germans? The Germans will be very angry. Muscovy declared war on Novgorod. Perfect. I really hope that they will take this. So they will border with Denmark, and then let's see what happens. Yeah, I need to build a fort in Oslo, I know. Well, guys, it happened. I was reading the comments and it happened. Why on earth Poland is declaring war on Denmark without... I'm doing nothing. And just waiting and waiting and waiting. I need some money if I want to build the walls here. And I'm not going to take, of course, any kind of loan. Therefore, I'm just gonna sit and wait here. Oh, come on, I cannot read my chat. It's terrible. If I check on the phone, it's not working. I really have to start playing with a laptop in front of me so I can read your comments, guys. Good night to all the people that are leaving. Welcome to the new joiners. No, actually, I don't want to go to war immediately. It just, if it happens, I want to have the right diplomatic assets ready. The little issue here is that Europe is a mess, and no one cares about Norway. Literally no one. And yeah, I can imagine why. But England now can also support me. England is pretty big, and is now supporting the idea of my independence. Stop. Vartus Fortress, where is it? Gain a castle in Finnmark. In Finnmark. Then I have to pay for that, right? Let's get this. But I'm going to deactivate it because I don't want to lose the money. Also here. Free slot, as I said, we take exploration. Because I need to pick the quest for the new world. And as you can see, then we have already a lot of ideas that are matching pretty well. So At the moment, who is supporting our independence? Only England. But Poland is going to crush Denmark soon. Ah, it's going to crush us as well. I hate you. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. I just want to save my ass and save my army. I don't know how I will do that, but I want to lose. Yeah, do you like this strategy? I want to lose. I really like this mess. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen as soon the war will be over. For a reason, Poland once loomed. It is in Sweden, but it's here. And I really don't know what could happen. However, the most important thing is that now we are hiding our army somewhere. So as soon as the war will be over, our country will be devastated, I know, but we will have an army. And maybe England will give us a hand. Maybe. Okay, the conquest of Pomerania, Rostock and blah 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 is over. Let's wait and see. You may think it's a suicidal tactic, and yeah, it is. But tonight I'm quite confident that experimental tactics are gonna work. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see the Saxon and Polish army that are... oh no, this is not beautiful at all. That's not beautiful at all. I need to kill those Mecklenburgian separatists. Ugh, I hate them. Oh, this is an old translation. Mod. I have to clean my mod bucket. Sometimes I have events that are written in Italian, even if it's not a supported language. Old story. I could do an easy win here, but I don't want. I actually just want this war to end. Yeah, let's check Muscovy. Muscovy ended the war, definitely. But I cannot ask for any support yet. We have currently still some issues. I can try to improve the relations again. I would really love to have an alliance with Muscovy, but at the moment that's not possible. Just for a little while. Riga, and then yeah, Muscovy probably is the way. I believe that, I mean, my overlords, in Copenhagen, they're probably saying, fuck those Norwegians, come, they're never helping us. And they're right. Let's call it an experimental tactic. And as I thought, the Livonian Order is now rising, but the problem is that the Lithuanians have killed them. But now Denmark is having a bad time. And it would be beautiful to ask the support. Okay, Moscow is again in war. Nothing. Great Order, Akkoyunlu. Brilliant. Okay, let's have our first colonist. Unfortunately, we cannot put it anywhere. Then we start improving Reykjavik. We will increase, at the moment we are going to increase Iceland. I don't know which policy to pick, honestly. Probably I should just take global settling increase plus 20. I will use some soldiers in the future and that's it. I believe it's time to end this war. I mean, what are they waiting for? This is the first time I've seen someone promote settlement growth actually have nothing else to do with the colonists. And you want to know a secret? This is the first time I do it. I have no idea what's going to happen. Probably nothing. But again, I've spent so much time and focus and concentration in my game that I'm promoting now on my YouTube channel with Mamluks. That's a very, very wide game. It's a wide play. And, okay, I'm not hiding, I am aiming for world conquest. And it required a lot of time. Here I really want to have a completely different approach. Completely different. Why am I? Because I have colonial maintenance. I don't have the money for colonists, yeah. Brilliant. When is he arriving? Every year there is a 25% chance of adding one base tax production on manpower. Aha. Ah, absolutely lovely. Completely useless. I mean, I have no money for that. Probably it would be good for a nation that wants to play tall using the expansion set of ideas, but definitely not exploration. Exploration is for colonies. But if I picked expansion, maybe with an inland power, maybe I could use a colonist for some more development. I mean, it's not such a great feature, but not even a bad one. Yeah, it's quite bad. It's quite inefficient, I would say. Nevertheless, if you're a quite rich country, let's assume Venice, and you're full of money and you have enough monarch points so you can develop whatever you want, but you still have a lot of money and you cannot expand because you want to stay republic, then you might use a colonist to develop one of your cities, even if honestly it's quite useless. So the fact is that now the war is over and I cannot see what happens. The war is over, but what the hell happened? Ah, now I see what happened. Poland picked... okay, they didn't pick Lund, but they have now some territories that previously were under control of the Baltic Denmark. Okay. Here we just need 6 points. I really need to find a way to do that. I really need this. I really need Muscovy to give me a hand here. Really. And I need to pay also debt. Fuck. I have a loan. I have a loan that I have to repay. And it's really strange. -7. I would need an advisor. That gives +1 diplomatic points, but I don't have enough money to push on that. On the other hand, now Poland is really weak, and if only England could help me. So what would happen if I declare war? What is gonna happen? In the meantime, we are pretty good with the admin technology, but not with military technology. England would be called Sweden and Provence. If I find a way to convince Muscovy, then we start the war. Then we do that. I really cannot do anything. I could send a gift. Wow. Ability. What can we do as Norwegians? Better development when we start a colony. Even because soon I want to have the quest for the New World, so I will be finally able to explore. Ooh, not bad, huh? Fuck, I forgot. Good point. I have to mothball all my forts. Hi Untitled, so I'm speaking English because I'm trying to get some international audience, and actually I managed somehow. Sweden is not. Sweden is. I don't know. Sweden looks quite loyal to me. On the other hand, I must confess that I cannot see loyalty. Probably I would have to go here. 0%. Sweden has literally 0% of loyalty of liberty desire. That's quite disappointing, isn't it? Galoglas, Latin Knights. Okay, I believe I can pay out this damn loan. And I still have some money to save up. That's good. And now we are giving the nobility the 100%. What happens? What happens if the nobility is taking over? I've never thought about that. So we are a personal union with the King of Denmark, but if the Norwegian nobility is getting having enough power to start an oligarchic republic in Norway, what would happen? Since this is an experimental talk game, why? Or maybe I would have just a lot of issues. I don't know, but it's gonna happen. It's going to happen because I have 5 points of rebellion. I cannot do anything now. I cannot do anything to lower down this. Okay, maybe I could... where are the states? We will see. Because we will see. We will see, I don't care. Anyways, I don't have a lot of nobility. Okay, I could say... I would just get unrest. No. I don't want to... I don't want to do anything. I want to see what happens if I have a coup d'etat from the nobility. And by the way, I'm hiding my army once again. Bastards! Our overlord has siphoned our income. They shouldn't have done it. We have to take loans. Let me see if the Russians are willing to give us a hand now. Oh, come on, -2. Come on. I'm really getting a debt now. Improve relation. This was unlucky. Can you imagine, guys? I was so close. So close to get the Russians on my side. Muscovy, of course. Russia. And now they are at war. It's incredible. Okay, let's get the aristocratic coup. Okay, stop. Nedman, I know that I'm gonna get a lot of issues because of the aristocratic coup. But I just want to do something fun here. Okay, I could get rid of this, I believe. Should we try? Then we will have a rebellion soon. But maybe it's something that our overlord will take care, right? I don't know. I don't know, let's see. Okay, now we won't have any disaster because the Norwegian nobility is taken care, let's say. But now we have to take care of those guys, otherwise no one will do a thing. No, actually Denmark is coming. Yeah, I was right. So, yeah, you convinced me. Let's avoid the coup d'etat. It was fun, but it was fun as an idea. Now I want to start the war. I'm extremely bored and I need to. But I just need someone more to support me. Why is Poland saying... Ah, they have a truce. When is the truce ending? In the 85 years. Yeah, we have to do it. We can do it in 5 years, fine. We can do that. Look what shitty situation we are in. Yes, finally. Stop. Now, of course some things have to change. Those guys are going in Mothballed, and now I can increase my fleet maintenance. It makes sense. And as soon as possible, I will get an explorer, and I will start exploring. Finally, something to do. Plato, and it's fun. Okay. We can hire Cristobal Colombo for the Italian audience. Hire him. We don't have to wait anything else. This guy has maneuver 6. It's the first time I have this historical event. Probably because it's the first time in my life I unlock the quest for the new war so quickly. And we start... Did I really mothball the wrong fleet? I'm a genius! Explore. Circumnavigate the globe, it would be cool. Okay, bureaucracy, centralized or decentralized? Centralized. I like to do everything in Oslo. Oslo is the center of the world, I guess, right? Isn't it? Stop. Come on, guys. One single little point. Please, I beg you. It could be our passepartout for victory and further. Muscovy, please love me. Muscovy, show me your love. Then we move directly to Reykjavik, our fleet, so we'll have a, let's say, wider span of exploration, right? Let me check what you're saying here. Yeah. I love Netman when he says, when he's commenting my choices. You don't know me, man. I do crazy things, but sometimes I do the magic. Trust me. Even if you don't understand this language, you should have a look at my YouTube channel. Probably my latest, the proudest thing I've done was the Sunset Invasion. That was extremely fun. One of my funniest achievements. And I've done a lot of crazy shit there, really. Okay. Now we're getting close to America. Oh yeah. Please, 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 please. -2. This is very bad. That's very bad. Yep. A little contribution is always welcome. Okay, now we cannot do a thing, but we cannot even... we have to wait. We have to wait for our next technologies, I guess. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Or the next idea, colonial range plus 50%. We need the money. Yes, we always need the money. Because the money means that we could try to find a +1 deep reputation guy, and that would save our ass. And I don't find him. Of course. Why should it be so easy? Oh, fuck you, man. Seriously. Go to hell. I hate you. Okay, Poland is getting free in 2 years. I have to just hire Muscovy, and then I'm ready. But things are going south. Things are literally going south here. Bad. What do you think? Wait a second. You can move your capital to the Americas to the Independence War, and Denmark will not be able to finish the war goal. Yeah, that's actually a very smart idea. And furthermore, then I could continue my campaign in America and become just the conqueror, subjugate all the natives, and develop all the US. Why not? Everything is possible here. But I need a little bit more space to jump on the other side of Greenland. Okay, I'm supposed to get another set of ideas, and now it's going to be administrative because I have too many points. And expansion would be the way, in my opinion. But please, let me know what you think. Expansion is literally crap till here. So, pretty good. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. Useless. Okay. Okay. It's okay. I could also take economic. What do you think? What do you believe it's better? Because I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. So you have to give me your suggestion. Good night, post the money. No, if I send a gift to Russia, I'm not gonna get anything. I'm not going to get anything with a gift. They do not accept a gift that is smaller than 25, and it's not going to improve a thing. 2 points, it's nothing. I need way more. I need diplomatic reputation. That's what I need. That's all what I need. Nothing more. And I'm getting extremely lucky here in my... when I try to fish this guy. I could do one thing. No, I don't have it. I don't have it here. In the meantime, we have to wait just another year to get Poland on our side, and we will attack with England and Poland. The Russian will stay out. What do you think? Selling of indulgences. Tax it! So I get more money and I can keep going here. Jesus. Oh, come on, you must be kidding me. Come on. Seriously. I mean... Jeez. Portugal is in the golden age. So, should I pick economic or should I pick expansion? You decide. I would take economic. I changed my mind. Expansion is pretty bad. I mean, it's very mediocre. It's really... That's what I think. Last attempt. I'm gonna kick out this guy. If I have a diplomatic +1, I will take a loan. I will hire him. And... Stop. Only England would enter, because oh no, Poland has lost this. Okay, I cannot enter directly in conflict because I lost the support from the Poles. Okay, now I would get it again, but I have to ask for this and then declare war. I'm afraid I have to... I spent all my money. I mean, it wasn't a smart move, but it had to be done, and I've done it. So now we are going to start getting a ton of debts. I didn't build a fortress in Achersus. That was something I had to do. So everything has been done wrong in this game. Okay, I've been playing in a very shit and distracted way. I spend more time reading your comments and chatting rather than thinking, but now we are going to start. Yeah, I would say here everybody agrees with me, economic, even because expansion, guys, it would be too early. Maybe we can get it as a 4th or 5th idea when we have a little bit more money. So economic is definitely good. Definitely good. As you can see, we are going to drone in depth. Now the Poles are supporting us. Sweden has 0 independence. 5.6. Norway is 1000. Muscovy here. It's a shame, but I want them. Go fuck yourself. Let's declare war. England and Poland. Defend the Achersus. England accepted, Poland accepted, and now we can use trustworthy allies. This was what I needed. This was what I needed. Jesus. I should have done this. I should have done this. It was so easy. It was so easy to have +1, a deep reputation, and I completely forgot. Man. Now, let's slow down, because... Of course, I will try to reach Achersus, and at least I will keep my garrison there, because there's 13,000 Danish, and the Swedish will immediately go on Achersus, and it's quite difficult now. But I just wanted to have this war, guys, even because it's midnight here, and honestly, I don't want to spend too much time wasting time. It's 1481, I've been doing nothing, and now it's time. The game is fucking trolling me. Read what I would have got. Read it. I don't even want to comment. Read it yourself. Fuck you, man. I really wanted to, yeah. Norway, Danzig, England, Lithuania, Moldavia, and Poland, and Tyrone, by the way, are now against Denmark, Lorraine, Pomerania, Provence, Sweden. Okay, our fleet was defeated. Pretty good. You can select another doctrine. Not now. And now Denmark is, as you can see, sieging, how to pronounce this? Boislen. I don't know. Boislen, I would say. While Lithuania is trying to take the Baltic, and Poland is trying to get rid of the Bogolomist. Jutland should be definitely England. Topic, and we might try to just create some. Nope, create nothing, because as I can see, those guys are going and kick my ass. They have just detached the siege, and this is exactly what they're gonna do. So that will be the 21st of August. I'm gonna leave the 22nd. I'm done. I'm so done. I have just to wait and see. Okay, the Brits have dropped 14,800 soldiers. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. Good night. Good night, guys. My army is fucked, and I have no intention to rebuild one. Now I have to see if my allies are doing the bad work. That's why I needed Muscovy. That's why if I waited 2 minutes, I would have had Muscovy on my side with the advisor. But that it would have been very easy. I don't care. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's happening. Of course, they will take control of my forts sooner or later. But in the meantime, England should take control of the Jutland. Very good. Hakon. And Torid is our queen consort. And Lithuania takes already control of one region. We need money, of course. Not bad. Not bad at all. No, Alt F4, never. Boslin, okay. Boslin. Oh, Netman, you're very, very harsh towards me. I'm having the most relaxed and less concentrated game since ages. And I really don't care. I'm not destroying this country. Not destroying this country, or I probably will have I will probably get the independence. And even if not, who cares? There is not so much you can control at the moment, and if I had to play this in a smart way, I would have waited probably another 10 years and tried to get Muscovy on my side. I would have done it. I mean, it just takes money and rolling dice till you have the +1 diplo points and so on. But I didn't want that. I really didn't want. Why should I wait here and getting bored? I want some movement, some fun. What I see now is that England moved the army. Look. Minus 40. It's not so bad, to be honest. And I think we could reach it. England is also crushing Pomerania, okay. The numbers are on my side. I really don't see my country crushed. I'm not bad at all in Europa Universalis 4. You're really mistaken. I know that this game, this play is not proper, but you shouldn't judge a book from the cover. Okay. Boom. Here we go. So now another phase is opening, guys. Explore. And North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea. No, I need Chesapeake Coast, I need Gulf of St. Lawrence and so on and so forth. Stop. 20% here. Minus 5. The problem is that I'm going to lose my capital and then they will start having... they will start winning. No, stop! Good. I won the war, by the way. Who was saying that I was going to destroy the country? I won the war, I didn't lose a single penny. I paid my debts and now I can build my army. And I have an alliance with England, if I remember, and Poland. I don't need to expand right now. As I said since the beginning, this is not an expansion game. This game we try to play tall, and colonize. And this is gonna happen soon. So far my objectives are fulfilled. Welcome to a new channel, guys. Okay. So now we need some time to explore and then we are going to send our colonies, so we need money. We also need legitimacy, oh definitely a lot. Let the people comment. Let the people comment, because there is a concept that you win only in one way, because they teach you, and then there is another concept, you win because you think. And of course they won because of Poland, and I won because of England, and that's why I asked Poland and England to support me. Wow. Wow, strategy in a strategy game, that's impressive. But actually I really appreciate the comments, huh? I'm not sarcastic here. I believe it's cool. No, what the fuck I'm doing? Honestly, improve war taxes would save some money when I'm at war. That's fine, I will do it. Now I can select my naval doctrine. So, we need to build an army. Now we literally need to. Saxe-Lauenburg, no thanks. How is Muscovy towards us? That's not gonna happen, huh? Okay, let's change the diplomatic macro. Now things have dramatically changed. Let's improve with allies. And then let's see. We have discovered America, by the way. We could also start the Golden Age. And I don't want to do it right now. Honestly, I think it's not useful. Nope, I'm not going to claim on Scotland. No. I mean, it would be an easy win, I believe, because I could drag England and get back my islands. Definitely, it would be possible, but I don't want to expand. I don't want to do it, really. I might attack against Sweden in the future, just to get a bigger portion of territory and probably some could develop provinces like Värmland, Dalaskogen, this area here. But I really don't intend to expand so much. And I forgot again that I have to mothball my force, especially this useless one. And this is also useless at the moment. But whatever. Yeah, now I have more money. So, who are my rivals? Scotland and Denmark. I mean, I don't have a lot of choice. Scattering of poison. Oh, shit. England will be a very good friend of ours. Very good friend of us. What should I build here? Yeah, I should start build something in my capital because I have a very good development here and I should really use it. And I should get rid of the... Yeah, I mean, the states are really unhappy, I see. Akersus +1, Stavanger... no. Morale of armies, minus 10% for such a long time. Nope. We have to accept this then. It's going to be slow, but we are going to do that. Okay, now we can start our colonization. And I'm going to try to find some developed provinces. 5 is the maximum I see. So we go to Placentia. Ah, not possible yet. I believe I have to go to Greenland first. Ah, fuck! I didn't unlock Diplo 4 yet. Oh, 5, sorry. I'm still Diplo 4. That's very bad, you know. It's very bad. I'm very... Jesus, this is not good at all. How many Scandinavi did I butcher when I pronounced Dalaskogen? Yeah, I need to build an army. Come on, I've been playing the little poor victim for so much time that now anyone is they're saying, okay, Norway, stop the bullshit, you scumbag parasite. I've been parasiting on Poland and England so long. Now we have to get things done on my own, huh? Especially because I have the fucking Lollard heretics in so many provinces. This is going to end very, very bad, you know. Thanks God I noticed right now. Stavanger. Lollard. Lollards were like heretics and they were watching a lot of memes online. That's such a bad joke. Reykjavik, Finnmark, hey, Jesus. Well. Let's see. If things are going bad, then I will increase the autonomy also. I don't like it at all, but... the focus tree of Norway is actually quite standard, I would say. It's absolutely standard, nothing customized, nothing spectacular. 14. We can build up to 14,000. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Where's Jämtland? Jämtland is here. I'm going to bring my army at least on one of those provinces with the rebels. So we'll do my best. But probably, again, I will have to decrease autonomy. I'm pretty sure about that. Now Denmark is in a war. Oh, Denmark is fighting France. That could have a dramatic result, you know. France is with Brittany province and Genoa. And it's the Frenchies are already sieging Kolding, and Holstein is already under the control of Provence. So this is going to hit harder our former overlord and probably create more issues in Scandinavia. Issues that we could easily take advantage of. I have a very bad feeling, you know. Cristoforo Colombo is dead. Gunnar Eriksson is the new one. Christopher Colon died. Okay, England is in a war against Scotland. It's too late. But I don't want those islands. Ability. What? No way. I will get more legitimacy. That's the right way. Unfortunately, our aristocracy hates us. Definitely, so much. Belusero is huge, huh? Andrex... Andre... Is it a Roman number or is a nickname Andre XLVE? I don't know. It's like the 46, under 46. I don't know. We can use a mission. High income, finally. Construction cost, construction time. Let's use it right now because I will improve my capital. Unluckily, we cannot colonize yet until we don't have the proper technology. Okay, Finnmark, Bergenhus. Yeah, stop drilling. Go. And go. Probably once I leave Jämtland, the rebels will spread in other directions, but let's see. Yeah, exactly. But probably we will manage. We would not have rebels. Probably. Scotland is literally dying, and it's a shame that I will see those islands in the... No, not yet. Explore North Atlantic coast. We're going to have our first colonies in the New World soon. And what I have to do now is I have to start building a spy network here. Very good. Netman, I'm so sorry, but I've never studied Swedish. I never studied Danish or Norwegian. I just can speak German. And I know, for example, that this Holstein or Holstein in Germany is called Holstein. And this is Kiel. Or this is Schleswig. Schleswig, Holstein. but I cannot pronunciate something like Dallaskogen. That would be the way I pronounce it in Italian, or Västerfjällen. I don't know. This is just how I make it up in my mind, because I see that there are some accents that are reminding me that the German umlaut. So if this was German, it would be Vestra, but I have no clue how to pronounce it, so I'm butchering your language, and I'm deeply sorry. Deeply sorry. If you want to learn, here to a funny thing, every time I listen to the American YouTubers and they talk about cities in this region, I laugh so much when they talk about Novora or I don't know, Nice. This is the best one, Nice. You could call it Nice in French or Nizza in Italian, but Nice, it's like calling Lolland, something that reminds you a meme. Okay, we're going to save some points now with the diplomatic, because we have to start colonizing, and so far we have been just ridiculous. Because we didn't colonize a shit. Okay, we have claims in Sweden. Oh, money. Unbelievable. Let me just quickly check. Yeah. $4,000. No. One will be cowardly. So we bring our army force limit to 14. Now we are finally an army. And next time, when we can, so in 2 years, theoretically, we might attack again Denmark, try to drag again Poland and England to war. I'm not sure if it will work, but I'm gonna try. Okay, now it's time. Now I can start colonizing. I believe there is a colonization map somehow. Yeah, this is all Canada. There is not so much to check. Oh, actually, it's not working. It's too far. That's sad, but it's too far. Jesus. We really cannot colonize yet. I wasn't prepared at all to this. Any suggestion from the audience? How should I proceed for colonization? Because here, of course, in Reykjavik, I could organize a trip somewhere. I know you could tell me you need technology. Yes, I know, but until then. Dallaskogen, is it correct? Mission fulfilled. Not yet, not yet. Yeah, colonial range, thank you. Let's go to the colonial range map. Here we go. I can't do literally nothing. That's annoying, but yeah, that's how it is. Okay, Reykjavik, Bergenhus are still a little bit in troubles with the rebels, but soon I should get rid of them, and I should completely defeat the Norwegian noble rebels, and after that I can focus on drilling and getting ready for the next war against Sweden. Actually, Värmland should be an war goal, because it has iron, Talaskogen has copper, and if I remember correctly, yes, local goods produce +5 because they have this special bonus, the mining operation in the Great Copper Mountain in Stora Kopparberget. Very good idea, brewers here, real. Very good one. Why I didn't think about that? I could look for an advisor. I have enough money. I can do that. If I find an advisor that is increasing my colonial range by 20%, I might be able. And the call of our forefathers is increasing also the colonial range. Forgot about that as well. I need another idea and probably an advisor. But things are pretty decent, I would say, so far. I keep creating claims on Sweden. I believe it's a good idea so far. I should definitely get the limber, because in my next war I need to have some artillery. I don't care if I will exceed my force limit. I mean, shit happens, huh? Where's the Teutonic Order? Andriston. I dramatically failed with the Teutonic Order. It was a total shit, because I wasn't aware about the event with Danzig, and I was overwhelmed by Danzig and Poland. I wasn't prepared. I didn't prepare my alliances. I didn't do anything. I was keeping my army here. Where is it? Ah, because now it's called in Poland, Gdansk. I think it was here in Malbork. And they just attacked me. I was drilling, zero morale, wipe out. They had 7,000 guys, I had like 14, wipe out. And after Poland declared war on me, and they start basically, the big clusterfuck started. Let's put it this way. But yeah, fine. I've already overcame the sorrow, and it's okay. It's okay. Oh, this is nice. I might get base tax in Boislen or Prestige. I like base tax, and I really like this city. Marstrand. I really like it. They have a very good fort, and why not? Should I try once again? Let's try. If I'm lucky, I can start colonizing, otherwise I wait. Anyways, we are used to waiting in this player. Global tariffs. Fuck you. I've been so damn unlucky. Really, I've been dramatically unlucky with the advisors. But soon I will be able to unlock the global sector increase that anyways I need. And then I will have plus 33% by, thanks to my ideas. So it's not bad. Let me just quickly check if I could do prepare surprise to Denmark. That at the moment probably is in peace, yeah. No one is attacking Denmark. Yeah, I could attack, but I would be against Brandenburg, Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, and England and Poland wouldn't help. Sorry guys, I think I have to take a break because I need some water. I'm back in 2 minutes. Just stay here. I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. So just a second. Okie dokie. So, thank you for waiting. So a lot of questions. How much does it miss to colonize Greenland? I tell you right now. So Greenland has actually two good spots that are Vespigden and Eiriksfjord. Eiriksfjord is the closest, and we have a colonial range of 240. We need 307. Our base value is 160. That is then increased by 50%. If we say, I'm taking now my calculator because I don't want to mess, but it should be, sorry, it should be, we say, come on, 160 multiplied 1.83, yeah, because it's 50 plus 33 equals 292. So we should not be able yet, with the current technology, to colonize Greenland unless we don't get the right advisor. And that's my only concern. I need a colonial advisor and the set of ideas, but it's tricky. Option 2, I would just wait for the proper technology and then the problem will be fixed. But it's annoying, isn't it? Now, okay, the good thing is that we can explore at least. So we can go to the West African Sea. And here, if I go to Greenland, 293 exactly as I have calculated. The live is gonna finish probably in half an hour because I want to go to bed. I mean, I'm not sleepy, but I will not continue the whole night. Then tomorrow, my YouTube channel at 2:30 p.m. we continue Civilization 6, but we do it in Italian. We continue our interactive game with Sparta. That's going pretty good. That's going pretty well. Okay, I can purchase another ability. I take adaptive terrain. I believe that I might be able to do something here. Let me see if I can colonize Arguin. No, it's very far. Yeah, of course, I'm very far. That was stupid. Ooh, Denmark has a disputed succession. Interesting. I have to keep an eye on those guys, huh? Because as soon as I will have the chance, I will not miss it. I think I'm going to kill these rebels the best way. Even if it costs. France is the new Pope. Yeah, exactly. Now our rebels are gone. Finally. I can start drilling. Okay, technologically speaking, we are very bad with the diplom and okay-ish with the rest. Now we risk a coup from the clergy. Exactly what I needed. No, not really. But they are 90.8. I thought that after 90 the event was getting, I don't know. Norwegian wood? Why not? Why not? Norwegian wood wouldn't be bad, right? That's actually a good idea. No, I'm just kidding. Norwegian wood is really expensive. I don't want to conquest all the world. Absolutely not. Seriously. Soon we will have a new institution. That will be fun. Okay, stop. Now we move all our three little armies to our capital, and I'm getting rid of one infantry unit because I don't want actually to have the extra expense, and I'm going to hire an artillery unit at least. Scotland is not anymore a valid enemy. Too bad. Boom. The first Norwegian cannon, finally. Does Denmark have the technology? 8. Oops. That's not good. Shit. If only our queen consort was ruling, that would be cool. So, our ruler will be our leader, and now we start drilling. We have 2 stars, not bad at all. Oh, England would like to share our maps. We accept with pleasure. Nope. In Germany, it's 7 minutes to 1. If I move my capital to Reykjavik, I could do it, of course, but it doesn't change a thing, because every time I check the colonial range here, you see, the distance from Eiríksfjord is calculated from Reykjavik already, from the closest independent port. And the closest harbor, the closest port is in Reykjavik. So I don't know. I mean, it would be cool to move our capital to Norway because it would be very easy to defend, but and also to develop and so on and so forth. But it wouldn't help us to colonize. We just need the right technology or some guy that is helping us with the colonial range. I think, guys, that soon I'm going to bed. We still have 52 people watching the game. That's brilliant. Wouldn't expect that it's so late, but apparently that's the case. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the company and the comments, especially the good time together. I'm streaming since 2 hours 46 minutes, and I'm almost reaching 400 followers. Considering that I have opened my Twitch channel, okay, long time ago, but I started streaming yesterday. Let's say around 30 hours ago. 400 subscribers are not bad, I guess. Followers, sorry, not subscribers. 399 to be precise. Denmark is still so quiet. I have to check one thing. I hate it. Oh well. 5 favors with Poland and 4 with England. Not good. Let's speed up a little bit because it's getting boring again. And when it's getting boring, I do shit. Just to avoid the boredom. I know what I should do. Of course, I want the full control of Scandinavia. Even if I don't want to expand too much in this session, as I said, in the long run, this is what I want. And this is what I'm fighting for. I don't want Finland yet. Because probably a claim on Finland would put me also in danger. Hey, come on, click here. Also in danger because Muscovy is probably... Yep, Muscovy wants this. Okay, they will never like me. I will never be their best buddy, so... whatever. Okay, new idea might be okay because in your infinite... No, but we wait. Mamluks have golden age. I know something about that. Okay, good. Docks. With the next technology, we can colonize the fuck we want. But till then we have to wait. In the meantime, we are training our army and we are getting ready to fight Denmark. This time with a real army. This time for real. Not just hoping that some random guy will help us. Okay. Anyways, we need more favors, so I cannot do so much at the moment. They are fucking annoying, aren't they? I definitely need all the economical ideas because I really need them. And so far I have more taxes and I have less construction costs, but it's still very difficult to get some real money. Very bad choice. 25% influence is not good enough. Now I've been claiming basically all Sweden. In Scotland, look at Scotland, it's so small. So tiny. England soon will found the United Kingdom. And I'm very happy and very proud to be their best friends. Really good. Considering also that France couldn't yet get rid of the Brits in France. Because the Normandy, part of Aquitaine and Calais are still under control of the British kingdom. That's brilliant, isn't it? Oh. Okay, let's lose some time. Anyways, we are 5.5 years in the future with administrative technology. It's okay. Embrace Icelandic identity. We need to have less than 4 city. No, I cannot do that. Icelandic identity. In the meantime, I have been improving my relations. No, that's not possible. I've been improving my relations with a lot of other countries, and I want to check if I have some good deal. No, Scotland would create an alliance with me. Also Pomerania, but Pomerania is allied with Nuremberg and Dithmarschen. No, they are not in the right position. Not at all. Okay, I can reform the government, I think, very soon. And I could take administrative clergy. I will have a free administrative policy and more loyalty from the clergy, of course. Nobility, leader cost. Okay. And nobility influence. Meritocracy, advisor cost minus 10%. Okay. Yeah, but the administrative free policy, it would be cool, but I don't have anything to fulfill yet, so... No, I have to think about that. Probably I would take the meritocratic recruitment. So having a burger, monthly loyalty, and advisor cost reduced. Considering that I don't have an advisor yet. We have it. We have the colonial range. We can do that, guys. So we can finally go to Cree, Micmac, and so on. Yeah, sure. Here we go. Fjord. Guys, it's 30 June 1501. Our first colonist ship started. We're gonna colonize here. And if we want to do so, we have to save some money. That also means that at the moment we stop drilling and we keep our army with low maintenance. It's a shame, I know, but we need to save some money so we can have a colony. Anyways, we're going to attack Denmark only when we are sure that we can win. I don't want to start any suicide mission, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Radu Pacchiotto. Thanks God. We did it. We did it. And now we would have done it anyways, because now we have look, where is it? Where is it? Colonial. Now look, we can really colonize also South America. We could do that because we have the technology and we have the ideas. We can go wherever we want. We could actually colonize Cuba if we want. Bear it in mind. Let's start checking the Caribbean, because soon we might be able to... I can shut. Very good. Soon we might be able to have a second colonist here, and then a third here, because we unlocked those two ideas and this one, and we have 3 colonists. And birth of colonialism. Where did it start? Murcia. Okay, fine. I have to check if I have any chance to get colonialism somehow. What should I need? Port capital of a country with a new world colonial nation. Soon we will have it. Soon we will have it. I will get the institution. It's a shame that it spawned in Murcia, but probably Castile has been faster than me. And if I had the advisor, let's say 5 years ago, probably the institution would have been probably it would have developed in it would have developed in Norway, I want to say. I believe we have to do some little things here. Where are my boats? I don't have boats. I don't have them. Jeez. We have to build a couple of cogs. Just a couple. Just for 2,000 soldiers that we are going to move to the new world. And also a little bit more maintenance. No, not possible yet. Fuck. The only good thing here is that those rebels are too weak actually to destroy our colony. And our colony is increasing anyways. It's funny. It's true. It's really funny. I really need to be patient now. You know what? Honestly, why should I colonize this? I would like to abandon this, but it's probably not so easy, isn't it? Is it? Anyways, we have to go there with our ships. Let me check my hair, because you say that I should kill him. I don't have enough prestige to do that. It's a very good idea, but I don't have enough prestige. As soon as we change the era. How many favors we have with Poland? 7. Still not enough. How it's so slow. Every 3 years, Jesus, it's so slow. Okay. We need to now move our army in the new world. We have only a couple of years to do so, so we should not waste time. Let's move first to Norway, and let's see. In Barajonas, natives are losing. Ah, look, the park there. Guys, we could just colonize the good stuff, not this. Not this. It's a shame that we have been we've been forced to colonize this area, but actually it has been a mistake in my opinion. But now, guys, I will stop this streaming soon. So 5 minutes and I go, and I think I will continue one of the next evenings. Maybe also tomorrow evening, you know. Probably I will do it tomorrow evening at around 9 or 10. And we continue this game. Okay. I cannot... yeah, I can abandon the colony. And that's exactly what I want to do. Because... yeah, that's 10 times better. We go to Massachusetts. That's 10 times better. I just need 1 minute. I just need to drop my 2,000 soldiers in Massachusetts, get rid of the natives, and then we have our colony, and that colony must grow. And I have 6 months to do that, otherwise it's going to be tough. No, actually not, because the colony is not yet there, so we don't have to spend money. Let's check everything. Boom. We have to kill them all. No mercy. We have no time to waste here. Brilliant. They can go back to Scandinavia now. But first they will stop in Reykjavik to repair their ships. Ships, not sheeps. Okay, in Massachusetts the colonization will be brilliant. It will work very well. I don't know why those ships are doing such a strange tour. Do they want to sink? Jesus. Is Denmark the overlord of Sweden? Apparently, yes. Even if the Liberty Desire is quite... I need to be very careful, you know, because Sweden could be independent soon. Okay, so we fix the cogs, and then we bring back those 2,000 where they belong. And now we need a colonial nation, not a colony, a colony. So I think the only thing we could do here is to start a strong campaign of development. Unfortunately, in Östlandet. This city must grow. We have already 25% of colonialism. We have to push faster and stronger. Good, very good. Very good. I'm quite happy. No. 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 Jesus. I'm very fucking unhappy. For two reasons. Massachusetts now is a territory of Ojibwe. And that means that I have to throw my colonists somewhere else. And it also means that I have to go back with my cogs and this time I will leave my army there. Jesus, it's so annoying. And our leader died. And now we have this very ugly guy here that I couldn't kill. He's our king now. Haakon the 7th, 211. Actually, a really bad one. A really bad one, guys. A really, really bad one. Unbelievable. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Jesus, it's gonna be so tough. And Sweden has less Liberty Desire now. No, wait. Yeah. My guys will arrive in 23 days in Andrskogen. Just in time. The truth is that I don't want to keep my maintenance at a high level. That's why I want to decrease now the army maintenance, but I really needed this. And now finally I can fucking start building up my colonial empire in North America. Finally. I don't need the advisor anymore. I don't need him anymore. Okay, before going, I'll just quickly check. Favors 8, favors 7. Yeah, in 10 years or so, we will have enough favors to ask in order to hit Denmark. Let me see if I can use my espionage. Support rebels, fabricate claims, counter espionage. Yeah, but they have a very high cost. I can't do it. I just take some claims where I can. I think I've claimed everything what I could, almost. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could. Oh Jesus, that was loud. I could also promise land, you're right. Gabriele Castelli is suggesting this. I could just try to promise land to Poland and they would attack. Not really. I'm surprised. But I know why, because Poland is in debt. It's not because of the lack of interest, it's because of the lack of money, as always, because Poland is always involved in some shit war somewhere, and they're full of debts, always. I'm quite hungry, you know. I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I think I've eaten like 6 hours ago. I've eaten very early yesterday. Whatever. Let me check if the clergy can help me here. Native uprising, no. I actually would need something different. I would need the burghers to help here with new world charter, but they do not have enough influence, so I cannot ask any favor. Bad. Already 43%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And this is the second city that will reach 30 levels of development. I just want to see. Actually, the colonialism in Spain is doing well. Soon it will reach France, from France, England, from England, Denmark, and then Norway, and probably we will be ready, well prepared. And soon we might be able to use some papal influence finally. Can't wait. Okay, I just learned that the Protestant religion spawned. Let me see. Yep, probably we might take advantage of this. And something I forgot, thank you for suggesting me. I can issue an embargo on Denmark, of course. I should have done it earlier. Yeah, and the temple in my capital will help with money. It's the first building I do. It has been such a strange game so far. Denmark now is not moving a single muscle. Nothing. They're so calm, so relaxed. It seems that they don't want to do anything, huh? They're very worried. Guess why? I guess why. However, tomorrow we will really unlock a lot of cool stuff because we will have 3 colonies. So soon we will see the 13 colonies, Norwegian 13 colonies. That's really good. Okay, I really wanted to get to the point that they have colonialism in this city, but it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be difficult because, yeah, 57%. Stop. Guys, it's 21+1 and yeah, I will convert definitely, but I will do it tomorrow. Now we stop the stream. Thank you to all of you guys. Now I have 406 followers. When I started this stream, I think I had around like 310, something like that. So it's really good. Thank you to everybody and welcome for all the people that start following me tonight. It was really brilliant to have you commenting this game. I'm going to upload the entire live as it is on my YouTube channel. It will be just like that. And see you soon. Thank you guys. Tomorrow, between 9:30 and 10, we see each other here on Twitch and we continue this game. See ya.